First Life West Coast. I have a quick message for you guys today. Training topic is how do you proactively overcome objections? So if you could overcome, what if you could overcome every objection? You stopped getting them because you didn't have to learn all these great phrases and how to overcome this when they say this, but every objection, it's handled in the setup. Success in the setup. And so this is how you overcome a client that at the end of the sale, they say they want to think about it, but they really don't want to think about it. The think about is rooted in the fact that in their mind, they're comparing what you're showing them to what they think they saw through the mail, meaning that you're showing 20 grand for 200 bucks. They saw something in the mail for 100 bucks. And so they're not going to say, hey, we saw this, it's better than that. They just say, nah, we want to think about it. It looks really good, really good. We'll get back to you. So I want to overcome whatever they've got in the mail, whatever they saw on TV, in a very indirect way where I'm not bashing it, because if you bash it, it makes you look small, and it's a terrible approach. So the way I overcome that is this. I'll say, Bob, Mary, listen, this plan right here we're looking at, this Eagle Premier product, if you die, it pays out $10,000. It's going to be tax-free, and it's always going to be $10,000. It's not going to decrease like a lot of work plans that look good, but you're tired, and they decrease right at age 75. They cut in half. It's going to be the same forever. It's also not like the plans that you see in the mail where the premium goes up every 5 years, and when you need it the most, you can't afford it because your income's not going up every 5 years, yet the policy goes up every 5 years based on age bands. So eventually you just can't afford it. Or if you can somehow afford it at age 80, it doesn't matter if you can or not, it just goes away and it ends. And so there's no benefit paid out to your family. All that money was paid in, it was wasted. This premium is level for life. So because your budget's so fixed, it's always going to be the same. You'll never worry about losing this protection because it's the same premium forever. It's not like the stuff in the mail that every 5 years it goes up. Also, it's got a guaranteed cash value, unlike the stuff in the mail. So the way that works is this. The money you put in, you have the access to a portion of it. So if things got tight, maybe electricity bill was higher than normal, you don't have to worry about losing your protection. Being 6 years older, to reapply it's 10 times more. You can just take the money from the cash value. When you die, that would be reduced off the death benefit, but at least you ensure that you don't lose the protection for your family. So it's got a guaranteed savings account, guaranteed cash value that's tied into it. Does that make sense, Bob Mary? So if you handle it that way, it's the proactive approach, right? To really destroy the competition, to overcome the objection of them saying they want to think about it, but it's really rooted in the fact that they saw something somewhere else that they're not telling you about. You overcome it in an indirect way. So I hope this makes sense, guys. Make it a massive week, and we'll talk to you soon. Take care. Bye-bye.